when God told me I needed to do it, it's like, I have to do it. I think humans, the human species, especially at present, has a big thing about choice and free will. And I feel that it's a question of levels. So at the human side wants to have the choice. When we're on those higher levels on the other side, choice doesn't matter because we realize that this is a huge drama and everybody's going to play a role in it. And yes, one may have that sense of, okay, I chose this, or I chose my parents, or where I was going to live. But it's all part of this larger drama in which all of the pieces fit together so intricately. You can describe it as a puzzle, or you can describe it as this huge tapestry that's all interwoven. And as humans, we can't see that larger picture. And all of it serves a purpose. I feel that the drama on this planet is to help to move humanity forward in awareness. And so that's a perspective that we tend not to have in our human side because we tend to have a more limited perspective. So I think we could say, yes, we've chosen it. However, I feel in actuality, it's all part of the plan. And I used to do some monthly meditations with two close friends of mine who also happened to have these memories. We didn't know it when we first met and connected. But in one of those monthly meditations, we were taken to a level where I could tell that it was where we are energetically encoded with the plan for our lives. So I feel that it's encoded energetically within us. So I know this is kind of a hard concept to grasp. It's like, well, are you saying that we have free will or not? And it's actually, I feel, both.
That's fascinating. So I want to ask you about the energetic coding, but to finish off this topic, would you say that maybe when we're on the other side, we're so concerned about having free will here because things are difficult. But maybe when we're on the other side, that's just not something that we're quite as concerned about because we're in this state of expansiveness and joy. So why wouldn't we want to be of service?
I think that's a wonderful way of putting it, Melissa. I think it's a wonderful way of putting it. And from interviewing a few people for my next book, I've learned that there are levels on the other side. And I just remember the level where I was, what it was like. And from what one person has shared with me, on the other side, some people on one level may not be feeling the expansiveness and the joy as much. They may not have been able to get out of their human side yet. And so for those of us who remember how wonderful it is and the joy and the love, and I'll use the word bliss, how blissful it is. Yes, we're not questioning whether we have a choice or not. We're just so happy to be doing whatever it is we are to do. It all feels wonderful. It's not a chore. It's not like, oh, I have to do this paperwork.
Right.
It's a joy. Everything is a joy. It's just wonderful. Very light, very light. The energy is so light. It's not heavy or dense. And there is so much love and acceptance, and you just connect with other beings, with other, I can't use the word people, but with other souls.
Mm-hmm. So there's a huge group online right now that is having this conversation about free will and choice, and some people who are claiming that beings on the other side are taking advantage of the fact that we don't understand how difficult it's going to be here, and that they're coercing us into coming down here and getting caught in a soul trap. What would you say to those people?
I would say that sounds like it's coming from the human perspective. They shouldn't have set us here because it's so unpleasant and they didn't know. I just feel that's from the human perspective. If I'm correct that one purpose of being here, of the greater drama, is to move humanity forward, it's not up to me to question that, because we're all playing roles, and yet we're not. I don't feel that we are puppets, that we're being manipulated, we're marionettes being manipulated, because I feel that we get something out of it. Every time we go through a difficult experience of our lives and come out the other side, and at some point can look back and see what we learned from it and how we grew from it, I feel that that is the experience of what I'm talking about. So our souls are enriched by that. I feel that other people in our lives are enriched vicariously by our experiences. And so, no, I don't feel that these higher beings or these nasty beings were just, it's like, get down there. Doesn't matter whether you enjoy it or not. I'm just not convinced of that.
Yeah, I love hearing your perspective on that. Let's see, you mentioned the energetic coding, which is very interesting. So if we are energetically coded with our life plan when we come in here, do you think that there are moments that kind of wake us up a little bit and make sure that we're on track?
I feel that no matter what we do, we're on track, because all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, was part of that plan that we were energetically coded with. So if you zigzag, yeah, that was part of the plan. If you go from point A to point B in a direct line, that was part of the plan too. If you make a huge mistake and it feels like your life is falling apart, that was part of the plan. And if you have realizations and insights that help you improve that and turn it around, yes, that was part of the plan. So it's a very, very different perspective, from the perspective that we have here, where we're kind of contained and enclosed and almost like we have blinders on, because that we're on the other side. When we're on the other side and we're looking at Earth, we're seeing the totality of everything. And we're able to see not just this one person's life as a human, but all their interactions with other people, and not just at a particular time frame, but past, present, and future. It's totally different. It's totally different. And of course, it's difficult when we're here to have that, which is also frustrating.
当我听到他说，我认为无论我们做什么，我们都在正轨上，因为所有的一切，好的、坏的、丑陋的，都是被编码在计划中的时，我内心深处产生了巨大的共鸣。这彻底释放了我长久以来那种我会搞砸我的生命目的的焦虑。从灵魂的视角来看，我们必须明白，人生中没有真正的失败。你所有的弯路，你犯下的所有大错，甚至那些痛苦挣扎的时刻，它们从来都不是意外，而是被编码在你的蓝图里，作为进化的催化剂。这给了我们极大的自由，让我们可以更轻松地去体验和学习，而不是活在恐惧和评判中。这种视角也完美地解释了人类的道德进化。当我看到他用废除奴隶制度以及我们现在对待环境和动物的关怀为例时，我意识到，这正是我们对万物连结这个灵性真理的集体觉醒。 我们之所以从过去的残酷走向现在的尊重，是因为我们潜意识里知道，无论我们对别人做了什么，我们也是在对自己做。这是一种基于现实的伦理观，因为我们在能量上是相连的。因此，在当前这个快速变化的典范转移时代，我们能做的最重要的事情就是向内专注。我认为，我们必须去寻找和拥抱我们的本质，并将它表达出来。这样，我们不仅是对自己真诚，也在无形中推动着集体意识向前。而对于外在世界，我们的行动指南只有一个，以最深的尊重和体贴对待每一个人。因为每一次你对他人的善意，都是你对自己灵魂的滋养。